I just started it.
Yeah, we'll post all the video recording on the website after the lecture.
The one thing I was supposed to do.
Okay.
So this is an element you may not be familiar with. Post-processing is basically that extra layer of kind of visual adjustments that go on to your game at the end. So things like color grading, if you use any video editors, you'll be familiar with this. Changing the saturation, maybe making certain colors pop a little more. It's kind of just a little like layer at the end of your game to just make things look really nice, kind of get like some juiciness to it. And then you can also do some interesting things like vignettes, bloom to add like more realistic lighting effects, motion blur. So just kind of that last like, layer of frosting on your game to make things look really good. So we're also not just going to go over working in Unity and the dirty work of getting in the code and all that stuff. We also want to talk about the general process for how do you make a game? How do you organize a group of people to work on something for a long, game design might be the most work intensive art relative to what you actually produce and how much people actually pay attention to it. So it's an incredible amount of man hours that you have to organize, and usually you're on very tight schedules. So there's a whole theory into making that work and having you actually produce something at the end of your work cycle. And so we're going to go over that because towards the end of the semester, you'll be actually making your own game. You'll need to worry about these things. And so playtesting, I don't think we're going to have a full lecture on playtesting, but it's definitely something we want to cover, which is how do you distribute your game to other people, and what's a good way to build a report system for them to tell you how to fix your game. Because just like any piece of software, you may make it and then you think it's working, and it's not until you show it to somebody that it breaks. And so it's really useful to just have a system and at least an idea of how that works so that you can integrate that into your design process and kind of loop back on bugs and features that maybe people are missing. And a lot of time you'll show it to someone and they'll have a totally different idea what they expect the game to be like, and that may end up being the direction you go. So it's a really good idea to get your game out to people and show them it.
Oh, sorry, just to add on to the playtesting part, near the end of the semester, we'll be hosting playtesting nights. So you'll be able to show your games to others and also playtest other people's game.
So a big part of producing a game in like companies and presenting a game idea is you actually have to sell the people who are going to fund you on the game idea. And in order to do that, we have this thing called a design doc, which is basically a huge document that goes over what are the ideas of the game, what are the features, what are the mechanics, what are the aesthetics, how do things look, how do things feel, in order to sell someone on a game that hasn't been built yet. So how do you present that in a way that's not a huge document, but it's presentable and it's kind of like a sales pitch. So it's like a sales pitch in document form. And it's also a really good way to narrow down on what you're making, because it's kind of like a guidebook for your game. It's going to break down all the features, break down the aesthetics, break down what things are going to look like. Now, you may not always follow it. A good example would be like BioShock, and I think it was Diablo, that had like a huge difference between what the game design doc was and what was actually produced. But we'll go over that when we get to it. But they're definitely a very important thing for industry. So we only have so many lectures. We only have so many Wednesdays. So, and especially in the second semester, we won't be doing lectures. Or second half of the semester, we won't be doing lectures. We'll be just working on your projects. We'll be meeting and trying to get those done. So we don't have a huge number of actual lecture hours that we can put into teaching you all the nitty-gritty details. And there's a whole bunch of different skill sets with making games, thousands of hours of mastery to try to learn all that stuff. So what we do instead, rather than just trying to force that all into one class, which could never be done, we have advanced topics lectures, which are basically just Fridays occasionally. I think we're going to have 4 this semester, like in the middle of the semester, towards the middle to the end of the semester, where we'll just pick certain advanced topics that we want to, we want to teach, but we don't have the time for, and we'll slip them in on the Friday. And then people from GCS or you guys can show up and watch them and then learn something from it. So this is just a list of those topics. And if you see anything that interests you, just let us know, and we'll take that into account when we pick what lectures we're going to do. So number one is UI design. How do you make an interface? Yeah, these are totally optional. They're not part of the course. They're just something that if you're interested in, or maybe it's part of the project you're making and you think it'd be useful to learn about that stuff, you can just show up and learn something extra. So UI, which is like, how do you get menus working, options, HUDs, anything that kind of goes on top of the screen. And it's actually pretty complicated because you have to, account for many resolutions. You have to deal with formatting, font resolution, stuff like that. So there's a lot to work with it. And Unity has a very particular way of building UI. So it's pretty valuable to know how that system works when you're building it. Lighting is one of those things I didn't think would be very difficult when I first started making games. You just put a point light down so you can see, but it is really complicated to get good lighting in Unity. Most game development teams have just one person whose their whole job is just deal with the lighting, or if not, like a whole department. So there's a lot to learn there, and especially if you're doing a 3D game. We don't usually have 3D games because they're just so much harder in terms of labor to produce than 2D games. But there is actually 2D lighting as well. So if there's interest there, we can do that. But there's a whole lot to learn about, like baking lighting before the game is actually built, so that you have really good looking lighting, but it doesn't change, stuff like that. So how do you actually build that and generate it? All right, so shaders. Shaders are a really fun one. There is so much you can accomplish with shaders. Basically, any cool effect you saw in a game that you were like, how did they even accomplish that? That was probably just a custom shader. So things like portals in Portal 2, things like explosions that kind of warp space around them and warp the image and like implode, stuff like that. Heat shimmer. All those things are extra layers that require more than just like an animation or something like that. Like it requires taking parts of the game and having the graphics card do logic about it. So shaders are basically, you can think of them like scripts for the graphics card, where they're going to take the rendering process and do something smart with them. So things like lava and, so there's really a lot to explore with this one. There's really good resources we can send you if you're interested in it. We ran this one last semester. It was pretty fun. So this is definitely one that I think is one of the more exciting ones. All right, so this is like a sad attempt to teach you how to 3D model in like an hour and a half. But if you don't know how to 3D model and you want to make a 3D game, it's important that you know how to make 3D models. And so we'll go over how to actually use Blender. Blender is the free 3D modeler, and most 3D models are relatively the same. So if you learn one, you kind of learn them all. But yeah, so just how do you build that? Yeah, that's Geralt on the top right there. So how do you build it? How do you import it into Unity? And then stuff like rigging, how do you animate it? How do you make like one mesh move as though it was built of multiple parts? Lots to learn there. So that's another special topic. I think that's it. Okay, so networking is if you want to do any multiplayer stuff. I don't think we ever had anyone make a multiplayer game for this class, but there's definitely been multiplayer games made in GCS. Sebastian, do you want to add?
Yeah, I think like last semester we have Blades, which is multiplayer game made in Unreal. Mostly we will have local multiplayer games, which doesn't need networking.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of engines also jump in here, also handle this for you. We've had people write their own custom networking stuff, and it's terrible. But a lot of this is like easier than it seems on the surface.
Yeah, like if you use Roblox, they have all the networking handled for you.
Yeah, Unity is kind of like an outlier in that sense. They don't have very good built-in networking, and the libraries that are out there are pretty complicated to learn. So it's definitely something that would require its own lecture to teach. But you can do a lot of really cool stuff with it. Basically, any multiplayer idea you have can be done in Unity. It's just a matter of learning the network libraries. So AR, this is another one of those like, well, I don't think we've ever had anyone consider doing a VR or AR game for
Wait,
GCS for the
yeah,
Stuco.
actually, well,
Well, you did for GCS, but I mean for the Stuco.
no, not for Zuko, but like Udi and I actually work on some AR projects. But yeah, we don't have one for Zuko.
Yeah. So it's really fun to make this kind of stuff, especially VR development is so much fun because it's literally like you build it and then you press play and like you step inside of it. You feel like a wizard. It's the coolest thing. So really fun thing to learn. If you're interested in making one, we'll do a special lecture on it. And we do have a lot of good people who know how to do this stuff. So lots of good resources. And just to add, if you join the GCS Discord, there's like, was like 300 people in there. So, and they're all like experts at this stuff. So any questions, not only, for the class, for the homeworks, if you have any trouble, the entire GCS community is here for you for this class, or for your any personal projects, people just ask questions in there. So you've got a huge resource besides just us three. All right,
Cool.
I'll pass it off to Woody.
So, what is expected of you being a student in this course? The first thing is to please show up for class. You get 2 unexcused absences, and if you go past that, we have to fail you. I know that's very draconian. It's Stuco policy. We cannot violate it or our class will get shut down. That being said, you can have many excused absences, and the system for that is pretty much it's totally chill unless you are not showing up every other week, and then we have an issue. So if you are going to miss class, please, please, please just send us an email something an hour before, and then we can just excuse it and there's no problems. If you do miss a class, we will expect you to go through and complete the exercise. So we have a bunch of really detailed notes, both for kind of the lectures and then on what the assignments are. So as we go along, we'll be posting those on the class website, which actually, Sebastian, can you link the website in the chat?
Yeah, I couldn't go out of the full screen mode, so.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, so we
Sounds
will link
good,
that
yeah.
in just a second. But so we'll be posting those on the website along with recordings. For this semester, we're going to try using Discord to hand in stuff. So at the end of every class, we'll have kind of just a quick assignment, and we'll just want you guys to take a screenshot and then throw that screenshot in a text channel.
Yep.
Feel free to join the Discord now, but you can also wait till next week and you can get us up there.
Just to be clear on the assignments, they're super, super easy. It's literally just do a little bit of what we taught you, just implement something that we showed you today, and you'll get credit. So don't worry if you're worried about having to spend more time. It's nothing more than a normal Stuco.
Cool. So other than just classes and the short activities, we have 2 large assignments for the course, and large in quotes. So the first is a design document. This is going to be the midterm for the class. So these are going to be individual, and you're just going to come up with a game idea and then write about it. It's probably just a page, maybe 2 pages, very small, pretty easy. We'll give you guys tons and tons of examples and have a whole lecture kind of covering them, what they are, how to make them, that kind of stuff. For these, the scope will be really, really small, super small, less than Pac-Man. And there'll also be just a 3 to 5 slide PowerPoint to show off your idea a little bit. Because on the next part, you will be making one of those games. So people will present all of their ideas, and then everyone will kind of vote on which ideas they want to make, and we'll group you guys up into teams. Then using the design document that someone on your team has made, you guys will actually spend the other half of the semester building that game. Any games that people want to showcase can be showcased off. We have a ton of different releases that happen, and most of them will just take any game that wants to show it. Cool. So wouldn't be much of a game creation Stuco if we didn't have a game. So we're going to do a very quick icebreaker. We promise will not be super, super awkward. So you can't really get into groups. This is based on when we were in person. So what we're going to do is we're going to split everyone up into breakout rooms. We're going to jump in and we are going to give you guys a prompt in your room. We want you to work with the people in there and come up with 3 ideas for a game based on that prompt. Once you have 3 ideas, pick the one that you guys think is the best, and then we're going to pitch it. So we will all come back out here and we will go in 3 rounds with a 45-second pitch, a 20-second pitch, and an 8-second pitch. all of which are way shorter than they sound. Like you will barely have enough time for any of them, especially 8 seconds. 8 seconds is a lot. Are there any questions about that before we break you guys out?
All right, I'm gonna create breakout rooms and open.
Thomas got sucked into a room.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
How many rooms do we have?
we have 4 rooms, I believe, but let me just
Okay.
double check. You'll have 4 rooms.
Cool. Okay. Good prompts. I think anything with a blank is more fun than anything without a blank.
Wait,
So
can
maybe
I- I'm gonna move somebody to the. Yeah. All right. Go ahead. Sorry. Continue. please.
Okay. Group 1, maybe death by blank.
Wait, where are we supposed to get the prompts?
Oh, we're gonna hop into the room real quick and give it
Oh,
to you.
okay.
Sorry.
We all
Should've been more
thought
thorough.
we all thought we just joined too early. All right, nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll be in like just 2 seconds. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I can't believe it's not blank for group 2. Lost and found for group 3.
Sure.
Just want to throw me and Thomas in.
Sorry. I think. I'm gonna give you host access. I think you'll be able to hop.
Okay.
Wait, why are there two of you? Make co-host. For some reason, there's like 2 Udi showing up. In my
Oh, that's
Zoom.
weird.
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm already in room 4.
Oh,
Okay,
interesting.
I'm gonna jump in room 1 real quick.
All right. Wait, what's the prompt for room 1?
Death by blank.
Okay, I'm gonna do. Okay, let's see. Cool. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna do room 2, and I will do lost and found for room 2 then.
What should I do?
You can do room 3 and just pick a random one.
Is there a list?
Yeah, like the Google Doc.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
let me-
I see it. Yeah, I got you.
All right, room 2. Did you go to? I'm gonna do room 4 then. That would be the best way to get out of bed. Oh, sorry, which prompt did you pick for room 3?
Yeah, I'm gonna give them. I can't believe it's not. I'll jump in now.
Okay.
All right, your guys' prompt is I can't believe it's not blank.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
And
Do you
we
know
got
which
them all
room-
out.
oh, we did? Perfect. Sorry, my room I got sucked in.
Hello.
Did you get the other 3?
Wait, I was gonna pick the best reason to get out of bed, and then I feel like that's too limiting.
That's fair. That's fair.
Louis, you're the monster.
Ooh, all right.
I want to use I love 15 dash something, but then I'm afraid that some of the students are not yet never took CS classes.
But yeah, I think that one's also like I think it would be really funny, but also kind of limiting.
Yeah. I mentioned this one last year or the year before, like in the old members meeting, but we never used it.
Oh, yo, pitch it again.
We'll do.
There's always more chances.
Yeah.
I think like I can't believe it's not blank comes up literally every time we do old members.
Yeah.
Cool. We don't need to notify any other groups though, do we?
Oh, about what?
Their prompts.
Oh, we already did, right?
Oh, okay. Because I just did group 1.
Oh, I like we split up and we informed the other
Oh,
groups.
gotcha. Okay, thank you guys.
No worries.
Sorry, just double triple checking here.
Yeah.
I got stuck in mine.
Mm.
How long do we want to give them?
I would say, I think we're running a bit early.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we should just give him 10 minutes until 45.
Yeah, 45 sounds perfect.
But just to be sure, they need to come up with 3 ideas, right?
Yep. Yeah, three ideas, pick the best, pitch it 3 times.
Okay. So
But make sure the same ideas get pitched.
Okay. I would say let's like give them 10 minutes to come up with 3 ideas, and then we go in and tell them like right now narrow it down to 1 idea, and then you have an extra 5 minutes to come up with 3 pitches. for that.
Maybe 5 minutes for first 3 ideas.
Okay, that also works. Yeah. Cool. Wait, is that a Zoom background or is that your actual background?
This is an actual background. It's my dad's like office.
Nice. Yeah. I
I'm gonna broadcast a message real quick.
Sure.
I'm gonna say we're gonna give you all 10 minutes to get everything sorted out.
Yeah. Wait, but can you come up with 3 ideas in 5 minutes?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, we should do this. We should be doing this. Oh crap.
Yeah.
Wait, we're doing 3 ideas this time?
3 ideas, narrow it down to 1.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, but we're
And then
thinking
pitch
of
it 3 times.
points. Like you have 10 minutes or 5 minutes, come up with just 3 ideas, and then
Okay.
What's our prompt?
Woody, do you want to send an announcement?
Yeah. Okay. Crap. Do you think we should give more than 10 minutes?
I would say just 10 minutes. Like
Okay.
you have 10 minutes with 3 ideas. Yeah.
All right. Oh, 10 minutes for 3 ideas.
Yeah, and then we tell them you have an actual 5 minutes to narrow it down to 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
15 minutes.
All right. Did you send it? Or...
Yep.
Cool.
I said 15-minute warning. We recommend spending the first 5 to 10 getting your 3 ideas planned out.
Yeah.
Okay. What's our pitch or prompt? Do you want to do best reason to get out of bed?
Sure. Even though I have no idea what what would be the best reason. Okay.
All right.
Here's my pitch. I don't know. Like your house is on fire, and you're trying to escape from your room, but at the same time you're afraid that the thefts will come to your house at night. So you like lock all the locks and stuff. So the whole game will be like you trying to escape from your room by unlocking stuff and jumping off of the roof or something.
Wait, what is the reason for not trying to get out of your room?
Oh, so wait.
Wait. So you're trying to get out of your room, but what are you afraid of? Oh.
Like a
Oh, he
fly.
must have gotten a message from one of the rooms. Yeah, he jumped into room 2.
The best reason to get out of bed. Your bed has a bomb underneath it.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. You want to write that down? I'll just give him a.
Oh, your alarm is going off, but your alarm clock is a bomb.
Yo.
And in order to get yourself out of bed, you hid the alarm clock. So you would have to get up and like find it. So you have to search your room for the alarm clock.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Ooh,
Your alarm clock is a bomb, is Thomas's idea.
okay. Oh,
You have to
so-
find it. You hit it for yourself because you weren't confident you would get up. You got an important meeting, so you hit it so that you would be forced to get up and out of bed and find it.
All right. Your pure absolute hatred for Folgers coffee drives you to get up and destroy it every morning.
Wait, what coffee?
There,
What is Folgers brand coffee?
it's like a brand of coffee. I don't think there's anything like good or bad about it. It's just a random brand. They have like a very catchy, annoying jingle. It's the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
And then the entire game would just be an advertisement for that coffee.
No, you're murdering the Folgers.
Okay,
It's-
yeah.
It's like a twist on like I get up for my coffee, but you get up and then you start shooting at the coffee.
You've been decaffeinated.
Okay, I'll have to write that down. That's so good. Okay,
It's like an FPS.
That's like
Ooh, okay.
zombies. It should be like zombies. You have to like barricade
Yeah.
your windows and like they're climbing up. Just massacre them.
Yeah.
Yep, I like that.
Or they're like hiding in your house. You need to kill them.
Ooh,
They're
why
like
not
running away
both?
from you. Yeah. Just like they're just like around. Sometimes they attack you, sometimes they don't, but you just want it doesn't matter to you, you just want to kill them.
No, you're fueled by raw hatred.
Doesn't matter whether they're innocent or not, their copies must go.
How would they be zombies if you hate them?
Well, it would be like a gameplay loop like zombies, where there's
Yeah,
a lot of people
yeah.
and you're like
There's a swarm of coffee cups and stuff
Yeah.
coming at you.
Oh, you'd be a co-op game like Left 4 Dead too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really
simple.
good.
Oh, all right. I think my vote is the bomb one right now. I like your alarm clock is a bomb.
Wait, what is that? Oh, can you explain it?
It's just that you have to find your alarm clock is going off, but you have to find it like in your room by like opening drawers and like doing stuff or like unlocking stuff, and you don't know where it is. Then you have like a certain amount of time because it's going to explode and then blow you up.
There's like a party game, like keep talking and nobody explodes. Or,
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe there's like someone else like closing shit to like make it harder for you to like find the alarm clock.
Ooh, what if you
Or
had like
somebody's
a
playing
ghost?
the alarm clock and it's like running around and they have to like hide from you.
That's it. Oh my god. Okay, one person's in VR, one person is the clock. So the person in the clock is on the keyboard running around, and the VR guy is trying to grab him.
And they can like close drawers and stuff and like like cover themselves with, like sheets or whatever.
Yep.
Is that
Yep.
like, do you know the game I'm Your Daddy?
Yes.
It's like one player is yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's awesome. That game is hysterical, by the way.
Listen, once you get the fork, it's over.
Oh, it's just done. It's
Fork
one
is
of those like
phenomenal.
things I kind of regret buying, but have also never regretted buying.
Okay, should we send out another announcement saying like there's like 8 minutes left, so narrow
Yeah.
down one ideas and prepare 3 versions of the pitch. Yeah, do you want to write it?
Sure, I'll get it real quick.
Nice. Alright.
All right, it has been broadcast.
Yeah, that thing was asking not the length of the pitch, so we should probably send that out as well.
Yep, I sent it out with 45, 20, and 8 in there.
Yes, yeah. Cool. All right, so back to our pitch. So
All right, I think we need a name. We need a catchy name.
alarm, like alarm.
Alarm,
Yeah.
alarm clock,
What is the pun? I don't get it. Why?
Like-
like alarm and bomb. Just not even fun.
Oh,
Just,
alarm, ALOMB.
yeah, alarm clock. It's so brilliantly like there's no substance to it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't think you can
Wait,
beat
just
that.
for sure, one player in VR as the sleepy person.
Yep.
I like the idea of them like picking it up and having to like unscrew their like back or whatever.
Oh
while
yeah.
they're holding
You could
them.
you could have the little bomb like trying to slap his hands off.
Maybe there's like phases to it. So rather than just like you catch them, then you have to like do something to them, and then like once that happens, you lose their grip and they can like hide again for a bit.
Yeah.
And then like
You could
have to,
almost do like you ever played Left 4 Dead? Or no,
I should,
not Left
I
4
don't-
Dead.
Um,
It's the one asymmetric, there's a killer and 4 people.
Oh, Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight. Yes, where that happens and the other guy gets invincible and gets a speed
Right,
boost or
right,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Yep.
So you'll be like, then there'll be like 1v4 player.
Oh no, I was just thinking that mechanic of like when the killer hits you and you get a benefit from it, even though you've lost a life. It like gets you out of his clutches.
Okay. Yeah. Is that police?
What? Oh, that's my firefighter pager.
Oh, wait, why would you have a fire?
Because I'm a firefighter.
Oh.
Okay, so gameplay is clock runs around, beeping. Player tries to catch it.
Yeah. And there's a lot of like hiding in drawers and stuff.
Bomb hides in drawers and under beds.
All right, should we just start writing the pitches?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right. Who wants to do the 45 seconds?
I'm happy to take it if neither of you guys want to. I'm also happy to do any of the others.
I want to do the 8 seconds.
All right, Thomas, you want 20 or 45?
I'll take the 20. Take the
All right,
20.
I'll do the 45.
It's a pretty simple game. I feel like it's pretty easy, the 20 seconds.
Yeah, I think so too.
Huh, what about 8 seconds?
Yeah, you Sebastian probably has a harder task than I do. So we don't really have that many. Maybe we should think of features. What are other features?
Yeah, so you get picked up, you slap him.
You have to like find tools and stuff and like open them
Ooh,
up.
I like that. I like that.
You have to like
So you're not just
know-
looking for the bomb, you're looking for tools.
Yeah, you gotta find
Is
like, the
there any way for
screwdriver,
you to-
open them up.
Is
Go
there
ahead.
any way for you to stop the bomb? Can you like put something down or wrap it up or something so that then you have time to look for the tools?
Yeah, maybe you have like a butterfly net that you can like grab them with. You know,
Yeah.
like a-
All right. I'm gonna start with Alarm Clock is an asymmetric multiplayer game.
Wait, is it asymmetric?
Yeah, because the players are different.
Then we need to. Okay, never mind. This is like game design stuff. I'm wondering like if it is asymmetric, then we need more players as the weaker
Yeah.
side. Yeah,
Wait, what?
like asymmetric means like the two players have different power, right?
Yes.
The weaker players need more players to balance
Not
out.
not necessarily though, because you could be different but equal power.
Like what's that game? The baby game is it's asymmetric, but it's
Yeah.
not,
Huh,
The dad has way different powers than the baby, but it's still 50-50.
I see. Yeah.
Have you guys heard of this game, Dyson Sphere Program?
Yep.
Yes, I heard it's pretty cool.
So good. So cool.
All right. Should I say 2-minute warning?
Mhm.
Oh God, I'm not gonna have enough time to write this pitch. No. There's never enough time.
All right, should we bring people back?
Yeah. I maybe end it, but put the 60-second timer on
Yeah.
so people can.
Yep.
Perfect.
Mhm. You have been decaffeinated. So sad we didn't use that.
Dude, I'm gonna be laughing about that all night.
That'll be the name of the game.
That would be a great GCS name. You have been decaffeinated.
Just decaffeinated, and it's like, covers have just gone like,
It's like a cup of coffee holding a gun.
he's like, instead of like covered in blood, he's covered in like coffee.
That would be amazing.
Hello, welcome back. All right, so I'm pretty sure all of you are super prepared for the pitch. So should we get started? All right, should we just go with 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms, or do any room want to volunteer? Well, then I guess we will start with room 1 then.
We could also have the instructors go first too.
Oh yeah, like we the instructors are also coming up with ideas. So, or should we go first just to show them like, how to pitch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy to go first. Give everyone just a second.
All right, I will do the timing then.
Cool, sounds good.
All right, 3, 2.
Oh.
What?
Oh, should we also real quick? You guys want to say what prompt you got before you start?
Yeah.
So we got the prompt. The best reason to get out of bed.
Let me send the prompt in the chat. All right, so 3, 2, 1, go.
Cool. So our game is named Alarm Clock. Alarm Clock is an asymmetric multiplayer game. One player is the alarm clock, which is just an alarm clock that is also a bomb. The other player is in VR. The alarm clock is running around, ticking and just wreaking havoc everywhere, destroying things, throwing stuff on the floor. The other player is trying to grab it and hold it down so they can defuse it. In their mission to stop the explosion, the VR player gets to use like nets and traps to hold the bomb in place while they then run around and search for tools. The bomb, on the other hand, is running around just like destroying everything it can and just ticking incessantly. Who will win in this epic battle of wills? Pre-order now to find out.
Okay, nice. So that is the 45 seconds pitch. So let's start with room one. Let's go ahead with room one then. So room one, do you want to talk about the prompt you get? Who's in room one?
Which room was room one?
Sorry.
Oh, we were group one. So our prompt was death by. So
Death by a Blank, which is our
Death-
title, also Death by Gorilla.
right.
Cool. All right, you have 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
So our game is called Death by Gorilla, and it's a third-person wave-based game that is kind of modeled after Call of Duty Zombies. And our goal was to basically make a game that is just completely ridiculous. So the premise of the game is that you're a gorilla, and your fellow gorilla mates found out that you have found a revolver, giving you control and power over all the other gorillas. So they try to overthrow you, and that's the premise of the game. Wave after wave, there's a bunch of gorillas coming at you, and your goal is to try to get as much capital as you can by using your power of the pistol.
Nice. All right, room two. Who's in group two?
I'll pitch. Our prompt is Lost and Founds. We don't have an official name, so I guess we'll call our game that as well. Lost and Found.
Cool. All right, you have 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Do you want to take care of children? I sure don't. But in this game, that's what you signed up for. You're a preschool teacher taking care of some rambunctious brats. One of them loses something, and you send him all alone to the Lost and Founds. So irresponsible, and they never come back. So now you have to go find them. Oh no, I wonder what happened to them. You tried calling their families. They don't know anything. It was your responsibility. You're a horrible preschool teacher. You look around for clues all over the map, try to find them. They get darker and darker. Who knows what happened to this kid? If you don't find him, something bad's gonna happen. Play Lost and Found.
Nice. I feel like your game will be better named You're the Monster. Prompt of another group. All right. Group 3, go ahead. What is your prompt? Do you want to talk about it?
Was that our group? I'm still not sure what the breakout room numbers were.
Let me check real quick.
Yeah, 3 was you,
Yeah,
Lance.
that's your group. Yep.
Okay, so our prompt was, I can't believe it's not blank.
Nice. You have 45 seconds to pitch. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so I've got a brand new game for you. It's called Pong Inverse. Now, Pong is old news, but for some reason, people still love it. Why? We don't know. But we love money, so we've decided to create something that's Pong, but not. Now, using various power-ups and abilities, the player is supposed to collect as many balls as possible, keeping their opponent from gathering any. With balls spawning from the middle and flying in all directions, they bounce off the walls, and you need to catch them in your net to gain points. You can then spend these points to purchase power-ups and debuffs mid-game to throw your opponents off their feet. You know, it's so close to Pong, it'll make you say, I can't believe it's not Pong. And it isn't. MSRP $79.99.
$79.99. That's more expensive
Yeah,
than.
those prices just keep going up and up.
It's a quadruple A game, what can I say?
Cool. All right, group 4, you're up. I think I already talked about your prompt, but go ahead. So, group 4.
Yeah, okay. So
All right, you have 45 seconds to pitch.
yeah,
3,
so our prompt is you are the monster. Okay, yeah.
cool.
Okay.
Right,
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
You know how like the hero in all those stories generally try to make the world better? Well, in this game, you try to make the world worse. You play as the character, a completely normal more or less completely unnoticeable person who probably would have been better as an NPC, except for one thing: you control the world. In each stage, you make choices that either better, in each stage you try to make decisions to make the world worse, or you have the option to come out. That's pretty much.
Okay, nice.
Mhm.
And then so let's go to our second round of pitch. This time we're only gonna do 20 seconds. So
And
first
if you pitched in the first round, don't do this one. Have a different teammate do it.
yes. And for our first team, the instructors team, instructors, you have 20 seconds to pitch. All right, let me set the timer. 3, 2, oh, Thomas, you're muted. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
VR game. You wake up. There's no going back to bed unless you want to explode. Find your AI explosive alarm clock quickly before it detonates by finding the tools necessary to disarm it. The bomb is controlled by another player who is running around trying to hide himself and obstruct your efforts to destroy him and prevent your death in a fiery blaze. Hold the bomb down with traps and disassemble it so you can get to your important meeting at 7-Eleven.
Nice. All right, group 1. You have 20 seconds to pitch. 3, 2, 1, go.
Is it me? Am I up?
Wait, am I group 1?
I think so.
Yes.
No, we're the one.
Sorry.
Yes,
I
you are.
was not aware. Wait,
Alright,
which one
so-
of us?
Wait,
Uh,
yeah. It's me, right? Harold.
Oh, okay, I'm group 2. Sorry.
Perfect. All right. So let me
All
know
right.
when you're ready with the time.
2, 1, go.
Our game is a story intensive, heavy game, which also has waves of gorillas coming at you. You're a gorilla. You found a revolver inside the woods. This is unheard of, and you immediately become the king of the woods. What can happen from there?
Nice. All right, group 2, lost and found team. So you have you decided who's gonna pitch?
Yeah, that's me.
Cool. All right, you have 20 seconds to pitch. 3, 2, 1, go.
You know, kids, you turn away for 5 seconds and they're nowhere to be found. But this story is different. You're a preschool teacher and one day a kid goes missing. After school, it's your job to find the kid, but nobody answers the phone and no one knows where they are. There's clues left around the map, such as knives, blood, a pencil case, a lunchbox, a hat. And every time you find it, you get to go find more hints. And if you don't find it, something bad happens.
Nice. I feel like this is more of a murder mystery than lost and found. Cool. All right, next up we have I can't believe it's not blank. You have you decided who's going to pitch?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Cool. You have 20 seconds to pitch. 3, 2, 1, go.
Introducing Pong Inverse. The aim of this game is to catch as many balls as possible while limiting the amount of balls your opponents get. As the game progresses, your score can be used to get power-ups that can take your game further. Pre-order Pong Inverse today.
Wait, so you spend 1/4 of the time talking about pre-order?
That sounded like a real
Good point.
commercial.
Like any
Nice.
good game.
Yeah.
Pre-orders are very important to sales.
Cool. All right. Last team, you're the monster. Have you decided who's gonna pitch?
Yes, it shall be me.
Cool. You have 20 seconds to pitch. 3, 2, 1, go.
The most terrible thing in the world just happened. You showed up. Every single bad thing that has ever happened is your fault, and you can have all the fun of making NPCs' lives terrible. Or you could try and make them better. But that's up to you. Either be the worst thing that ever happened to the world or make things slightly better for John. Your choice. Bye now.
Nice. That's very good timing. All right. Our last round is only 8 seconds. And let's start with the instructors team. And that will be me. So I guess I will time myself then. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. one player is in VR trying to stop an alarm clock from exploding, but the clock is actually controlled by another player who will be running around and trying to avoid being caught. All right. Next team, group 1, the Death by Blank. Have you decided who's going to pitch?
I am.
Cool. You have 8 seconds to pitch. 3, 2, 1, go.
So Death by Gorillas is a third-person wave-like game where you play as a gorilla that was bullied by his tribe, but then you suddenly find a gun.
Nice. All right. Last one found. You have you decided who's going to pitch?
Yeah, I'll be going.
Cool. 3.
all right.
You have 8 seconds to pitch. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, get ready for inverse Pong, where each player tries to catch balls in their paddles instead of hitting them back and stop the other player from catching their balls in real time with power-ups and debuffs.
Cool. And we have I can't believe it's not blank. So have you decided who's going to pitch? The I can't believe it's not blank team.
Oh, I think we just won actually.
I thought the Pong was the.
Oh.
Hey,
sorry,
actually,
my bad.
Actually, group 2 was skipped.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yep. It's
Who's
Bernie.
group? Is group? Oh,
The lost
sorry.
and
Yeah.
found one.
Yeah. Sorry. I missed that. All right. You guys have 8 seconds to pitch. 3, 2, 1, go.
There's a lunchbox, a hat, blood, case, knife on the floor. Your kid's gone and he can't be found. But if you don't find out, then you're going down.
Okay, that's very dark. It's like the beginning of a murder novel. Cool. And our last team, you're the monster. Have you decided who's going to pitch?
Yeah, I'll go.
Cool. You have 8 seconds to pitch. 3, 2, 1, go.
So you're a good moral human. You have a time limit before transforming fully into a monster. So you need to crack the room to get the anecdote. Oh, all right.
No worries. Nice. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all the stuff we have. Woody, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, those were hysterically great prompts, or not great prompts, but great ideas. Those were awesome. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the first class. We are an hour early, unless Sebastian, you have something else?
Yeah, I'm wondering because like we are actually our class lasts until 8:50, so we're gonna spend like the last half an hour just. I would like really appreciate if everyone ever can introduce yourself, so like we can like know you. Yeah. I guess like the instructors, we can just briefly talk about ourselves. We can like talk about our name, our year, and I guess a fun fact about ourselves. Yeah. All right, I guess I'll start. So yeah, again, thanks for coming everyone. And I'm Sebastian. I've been talking the whole time. And I'm a junior at CMU. And a fun fact about myself is I work in the game industry, so I actually get paid for playing video games. Yeah. All right, Woody, do you want to?
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm a junior in CS. My name is Woody. A fun fact is I have an identical twin brother, and we may switch off at some point. You will never know.
Nice.
All right, I'm Thomas. I'm a sophomore. What are the things we're supposed to say? Year, my name, what else? And then fun fact.
Yeah, fun fact, yeah.
Fun fact is I'm a firefighter.
I just learned that. All right, who wants to volunteer next?
Masha, you go first.
Me?
Mhm.
Okay, great. Hi. My name's Harold. I generally go by Henry. I'll answer to both. I study cognitive science and human computer interaction. I am a 5th-year senior. And my fun fact is that they allowed me to walk for graduation, but they required me to take a couple more credits in order to get the piece of paper. So here I am.
Nice. Yeah. Who wants to go next?
I'll go. Hello, my name is Alana. I am an engineering freshman, and a fun fact about me is that I do art. I've been making several projects over break, and I'm hoping to finish at least one of them.
Nice. Do you make like 2D or 3D arts or?
2D works, but I'm trying to learn how to do more, including animation.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah. Who wants to go next?
I can go next, if that's okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Lucas. I am a junior, and my fun fact is that I'm a music composer. So I love video games, and so this is, I think, a really cool opportunity to meet a lot of people who like making games. And I love writing music for games and short films and all that. So yeah, it's nice to meet everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome. We're always looking for more music composers in our club because we only have like one music composer, Jonathan, doing our game jam, and he has to work on all 3 games to get the music in. Yeah, nice.
I can go next. All right, so my name is Brandon. I'm currently a freshman. I'm on campus right now in Henderson. I want to major in information systems with a double minor in business admin and game design. I was actually in GCS last year, also as a music producer. But the fun fact about myself is like my history, unlike Lucas, isn't really with video game music, but it's more like with singing and just producing indie stuff on my own.
Nice. Yeah. All right. Who wants to go next?
I can go. I'm Nellie. I'm a freshman planning to study cognitive science. Fun fact is I make like little portraits of people, like 3-inch portraits. So if you ever want one, let me know. That's like my personal project.
That's awesome.
How many portraits do you have?
I'm working on my 8th right now. You want? Yeah, let me know. I'm just trying to like learn how to draw people, so we'll see how they turn out.
That's awesome. You know, like Udi and I were making a game last week, and we didn't have any artists on the team, so we end up just using blocks to represent all the people.
And that's how Minecraft was made, right?
Sounds good. Yeah. Right. Who wants to go next?
I'll go. Hi, my name is Sujan. I'm a sophomore, and a fun fact about me is that I CAD. Yeah,
Which software?
SolidWorks.
Ooh, awesome. Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool. And who wants to go next?
I'll go next. Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm a freshman in design. Fun fact is that, not to be annoying, but it's my birthday today. And I'm just in class.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Udi, how do you get the confetti emoji?
It's a new reaction. You can just do it on the little like smiley face.
Oh, nice. Got it. Yeah. All right. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next. I'm Michael. I'm a CS major or senior this year. Yeah, I guess a fun fact would be I used to do competitive archery.
That's really cool.
What kind of bow, if you don't mind me asking?
Recurve.
Yeah, I only did archery in video games, so. All right. Who wants to go next? Oh, you said everyone?
I can go.
There's a few people left.
Yeah.
Oh, I can go. I'm Bernie. I'm violin performance major, and I'm freshman. And fun fact, I used to do Avatar commissions.
Yeah, that's really cool. So it's like you draw avatar or
Oh, like character avatars.
oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Who wants to go next?
I can go next. So I'm Lance. I'm a junior, and I guess a fun fact is that I've been thinking about picking up Unreal Engine for the past couple months. I still haven't, but I did pick up drawing, and I started learning some music theory, so that's something.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I did music theory in high school.
Music theory is kind of rough. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, figure basis, not.
Yeah, Lance, if you're interested in Unreal, next semester we're going to have an Unreal Stuco joining this one. But this semester, the people doing that Stuco are running a GCS project where they are demoing the Stuco. So if you're looking for a place to learn it, you might want to check that out.
Oh, I'd totally be down for that.
Yeah. So join GCS Discord first, because we are going to post all the information there.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah. Cool. And who wants to go next?
So, hello, my name is Melchizedek. I'm a senior doing psychology and biological sciences. And a fun fact about me, I like music. I play a lot of different instruments. I play guitar and drums. And I mostly learned that myself just from listening to music.
Cool. That's awesome. I also play guitar, but yeah, I watch YouTube video to learn. All right. Who wants to go next?
I can go.
Mhm.
My name's Sophia. I'm studying StatML, and a fun fact about me is I made a snowman last week.
Cool.
Well, same actually.
Yeah. Nice. Who wants to go next? Wait, is there everyone? Oh. Has anybody not had the chance to introduce him or herself?
I can go.
Yeah.
I'm Jocelyn. I'm a sophomore in CS. I really like birds.
Nice. Cool. I think that's everyone, right? Oh, am I missing someone?
Unmute and yell really loudly if you haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, please yell really loudly. Okay, I guess that's everyone then. Yeah, so welcome to the Game Creation Stuco. That's pretty much all the content that we have for this class. But usually for our future classes, we will spend the first half of our class going over contents, and then the second half of our class, we will give you a task that you need to do. And by the end of the class, you should be able to do something using the stuff we teach you in the lecture, and then take a screenshot of that and post it in the Discord channel. And I guess other than that, I just want to say that check out the announcement channel in the GCS Stuco, in the GCS Discord channel, GCS Discord server. Check out the announcement channel, because we're going to post important announcements both about the club and also about future events, such as Epic Games is actually going to visit us next week. So just keep an eye on that. And Thomas, Woody, do you guys have anything to add?
Yeah, so next week we will dive at the start of class right into Unity, get you guys hands-on with that. We'll probably send out an email in the next day or two with instructions on how to download and install that. No worries if you don't until you can get to class. We'll just give you a leg up because the download is 30 minutes install total. So if you do it at the start of class, you might get delayed a little bit. Other than that, that's all.
Yeah, we'll stick around for a few minutes, but feel free to leave.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody.
Excited.
I have a question. When it comes to downloading Unity, I noticed that on Virtual Andrew, one of the softwares included is Unity. Could we use that instead of downloading it ourselves, or would it be better just download
You totally could. So that version of Unity is I think 2018, so it's a little out of date. They won't let you. I actually had to end up. I bricked a computer over break, and had to work entirely through a browser on the virtual machine. So it works. You would be totally fine. Recommend getting it on your own machine though. But if that's not an option, it totally is okay.
Yeah, and Unity is free, so you don't have to like go to CMU to get a free license. You can just download it for free. Yeah.
Got it.
I also have a question.
Mhm.
You guys said it wouldn't be like very like program. It's not like you don't need to know programming for this, right? Like C# scripts and stuff.
So we're
how
gonna teach.
are we making a game like in Unity without the scripts and stuff?
So we're going to teach you the basics of it. So everyone is going to do the basics of everything. So you will have maybe not enough to make a game, but enough to kind of understand what's going on. Then we're going to pair you guys up based on both your interest in each other's ideas and on your skill sets. So if you're someone who only does art and sound, we'll put you with a programmer.
Wait, Brandon, I thought you're taking 112, right?
Yeah, I'm taking 112, but it's not C#. It's Python.
Yeah, but
right?
typically, like once you know one language, you'll be able to.
Okay, yeah. I can.
once you learn
Yeah, it's
one,
not
you
too
learn 'em all.
bad. I was just wondering how we would do it. So it's like a mini. It's like a mini GCS, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah,
100%.
I think we only spent one lecture, like the second lecture I taught, like we only spent like that lecture talking about programming, and then we're gonna touch on that again. Yeah.
And
All right,
honestly, it's
okay.
one of those like, as much as we throw stuff at you, not all of it's going to stick. So a lot of it is going to be like knowing enough basics to be able to like, okay, hey, something is wrong with this. Can you help me with it? And learning it that way.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys.
I figured this will like go out in an email whenever it goes out, but do we need any of the build support modules for Unity?
Yeah, you'll definitely want the one for your machine. So for whatever reason, you if you don't have that, it just won't let you build your own machine. They make you click the button that like, hey, I'm on Windows and want to build for Windows. Past that, not optional, but it's kind of cool if you have like friends with Macs to be able to build stuff for their machines too.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you.
So conclusion: make friends with people who buy Apple products.
Yeah. Oh, so actually, given that you want to learn Unreal, this is a weird finicky thing with Unreal Engine too. Unreal Engine won't let you build on a Mac if you don't have a Mac.
That's very weird.
Oh, it's super weird.
Wait, I thought you can't do that in Unity either. Like if you don't have a
Yeah.
Mac.
Wait, in Unity, you can just get the Mac builder and then just build it for Mac.
Wait, what? Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't. Okay.
When you do the install, there's all the different build options. You can just pick Mac Mono or ILCPP.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, but I think for iOS, even after you build, you won't be able to deploy it.
Oh, maybe not to iOS.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. But yeah, but you'll be fine.
Good
Just choose the if you're in. Yeah.
Okay. All right, thanks. See you all next week.
No problem. See you then.
And
then number 3.
Wait, I can't believe we got pushed back for another half an hour.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad we ended a little early though. I don't think people wanted to stick around on their first Wednesday for the whole time.
Yeah. Cool. And
God,
since we, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying, God, I love the people we got. Those ideas were hysterical.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seems like a fun group.
Yeah. And I was gonna say, since we still have a few minutes left, should we just go through the schedule for the semester and see if there's anything?
Yeah, let's allocate who's doing what lectures.
Yeah.
Get that figured out. Do you just want to use the classic slide in the PowerPoint that's hidden?
Wait, what?
Because I remember we modded that up last time, right?
Like in the slide?
Yeah, slide 12 on the slideshow.
Oh. Wait,
And I'll just share screen.
Yeah, go ahead. Mhm.
Oh no, hang on. Okay, there we go. Oh God, zoom. Okay, there we go. Okay. So do we want to mix up these lectures? I'm happy to do the same ones I've been doing. I'm also happy to run new ones.
I think I would just stick to the ones I've taught before because I'm afraid I won't have enough time to prepare for a new lecture.
That's fair. Thomas, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking of I can definitely take whatever you guys don't want to take or whatever I took last time.
Well, I mean, so I am so more than happy to let you do whichever of the ones I've got if you want to do any of them. Like if you want to take the first lecture, that's totally chill.
Do we have any like constraints? Like, does anyone have like time constraints that we can just like do the CSP easily? Is everyone, or are we all good doing the same number that we did last time?
I think so. I think good.
All right, so maybe we want to just like sort them a bit, spread them up, or are we okay doing the same ones we did?
Oh, like do the same ordering?
No, I mean just like are you guys leaning towards doing the same ones you did last time, or would you rather like do it randomly and everyone do new lectures?
Yeah, I would prefer doing the same ones because I'm afraid I won't have enough time to prepare for new lectures. But
yeah,
I'm
up thinking the same thing.
Okay.
I don't know why, but this lecture 2 scares me.
Yeah, the first look at Unity.
Yeah.
Honestly, no, very similar to like the Unity tutorial, you know?
True. Yeah, it is basically the same thing.
Yeah. If you don't want to do it, I'm so happy to do it. That's no issue at all.
wait, I thought you were teaching lecture 2, right, Woody?
Yeah.
That's your name, yeah.
Yeah, you take it. You take it.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Asset pipeline, that's easy. Animation, that one was tricky because we did particles in that one too, right?
Yeah, it's got the last half of it is like suddenly just juice.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough.
I think it's because like in the second time Carter teaches this class, he watched the juice video and he wants to integrate the class. Yeah.
I think what I'll do, yeah, I'll just like make the actual animation part like maybe shorter.
Okay.
Just show them the animator and then like maybe 10 minutes of Mechanim. And then I'll be like, you know, if anyone's using this and they're, you know, I know we're doing it quickly, so just tell me.
Yeah.
And then
we could honestly, that Mechanim animation could be a good advanced lecture.
Yeah, maybe.
Get nitty gritty with it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I like that though.
That could be maybe the 3D modeling one. We could just, well.
Oh, that's not bad. 3D modeling's pretty packed already.
Yeah, it's already pretty hard.
That one we're already cutting stuff out.
So much to teach, not enough time.
I know. Cool. So is the thought just run it as is?
Yeah, it seems like that's the case.
What are the other ones? What's the third one? Or am I just doing 2? Oh yeah, we're each just doing 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
This looks fine to me.
Cool. Sounds like a plan.
Cool. Wait, Thomas, I have a lot of questions about you being a firefighter.
Oh, well, yeah, my fire department is a volunteer. So
Wait, so is it like if you are in the middle of the class and then something happens, you have to run out and help?
No, so you only have to attend 10% of calls for a year. And it's fire and rescue. So if they get a 911 call and it's like an ambulance is required, it's the same group of people. So I also go in that stuff. And it's just, yeah. So it's basically just like, if I get a call and I'm not doing anything that requires me to be sitting down, I'll probably just go. But it's pretty easy to get 10%, especially over the summer. If I'm not at school, it's like I can easily get 10%. So that's all you need to stay a member. Obviously, I'd like to do more than that. But
dude, that's so cool.
It's insanely good. Like it's free, obviously. You get a bunch of like bonuses. Like you get like a bunch of discounts at like Carhartt and stuff like that because you're like a first responder. You also get like 10% off your property tax, which is insane.
Wait, that's crazy.
Especially in this area, because this is like it's like an expensive property tax area because of the high school. Because that's like a lot of money. And they like train you. Like I know how to use like the whole FCBA system. I know how to like run the truck. I know all this radio stuff that I know that I would have never gotten that experience. And like running the hose, like we had remember when I told you guys about that barn fire we had? Like that was a real fire. I was on the first truck and it was just a ball of flame. And I hit the hydrant. I did the hydrant. I put the 5-inch hose on it, and and then I put out the fire. With the
That's
hose.
crazy. Oh my God, that's so
awesome.
cool.
It was in the news. There's like a
That's
YouTube
awesome.
video of it. Let me see if I can find
That
it.
is awesome.
Wait, do you also have to learn like how to do first aid and stuff?
So that's if you're doing EMT. So there's fire and rescue.
Okay.
Normally, if you're just there, I'm technically both, but I'm not doing the regular trainings. They're firefighter trainings. They're not EMT trainings. EMT, you have to go to this EMT school and get certified and stuff. Firefighter 2, you have to there's this thing called Firefighter 1. In order for you to be able to go into buildings, you have to take a course, which I'm taking this summer. So
Okay.
right now I'm not allowed to actually go into a burning building. Well, they have trained me for that. I'm not legally allowed to when the fire truck goes up to put on the SCBA and go into the building.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, over the winter break, there's a fire breaking out in the floor above the building. I mean,
Oh shit.
yeah. But the interesting part is they didn't ring the alarm in my floor. They only ring the alarm from the 5th and the 6th floor. But I hear their alarms. I also went down as well. But there's 10 of 8 or 7 firefighter trucks in the neighborhood. Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's really, really cool.
I have neither cool stories nor a house on fire.
Wait, Thomas, when did you get involved with firefighters?
This last summer
Oh.
during COVID. So I was doing a lot of that.
Yeah, what made you get involved?
My buddy was doing it. And I also had recently visited my mom's family in upstate New York. It's a very old family. I'd been there for a long time, and I found out that I came from a long line of firefighters. So I felt the call to duty.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah.
love it.
It's also just it's such not a time commitment. It's you go to training. It's personal training's optional, so you're just you're cool if you go to training, and you get all this crazy experience, all this exercise, cool valuable exercise, and you're helping people, and it's it's just great.
Wait,
Yeah, fair enough.
Is it dangerous though?
No, not at all. I mean, it's only dangerous if you go into the building, which in the area that I'm in, because of the way the houses are, if a house is burnt, actually burning, it's pretty rare that we get there quickly enough where the house is not just a giant ball of flame, right? That happens sometimes, but in those cases, it's smoke you have to deal with. It's really if it's apartment buildings, it's the really dangerous ones because it's a maze. It's freaking impossible to get the hose into a 4th story of an apartment building. It's all tight corridors, so the smoke fills up everything. And if you run out of air, you're just screwed. So that's where people tend to die, the city. City firefighters, they pay those guys. We were actually looking at it because one of the firefighters was it's a pretty good gig. You work 4 days a month, and they pay you 115 grand a year.
Wow.
It's insane.
Makes sense though. It's so dangerous.
Yeah.
And if you become a chief, which just means you basically do it for a long time, you can get 160K or more. But obviously that's you're when you're there, you're that's high risk. You would really have to be get your head on straight. But it's not like PhD student guys who are doing this. You can it's very possible for anyone to become competent at it if they put their head down. So yeah, it's just been great. It's been very good.
Cool. All right, I'm quitting CMU right now to become a firefighter.
That's it, man. I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make games and stop fire.
Respect the red.
Respect the red.
Yeah, we have our it's the Blue Lives Matter flag, but it's a Red Lives Matter flag.
Oh,
it's the same
that's awesome.
flag, but it's a red line, and we have that on our trucks and stuff. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
So it's kind of funny. Police are so divisive now, but
yeah, that's the thing. Nobody hates it's police.
Everyone's yes,
yeah,
you are fantastic.
Of the police, paramedics, and firefighters, the police, everyone hates the police. The paramedics get traumatized because they see fucked up shit every day. Firefighters are just rolling in it. They're just kings. Everyone loves them, and it's perfect job. Also, I got really lucky because the day after I joined, we were doing a big event at my high school that I just graduated. So I was able to go and flex on everybody and my fire.
Oh, that is awesome.
So that was awesome.
You'll love to see it.
Yeah. Also, a good thing to talk about. Gives me an interesting thing about myself that I can say.
Oh,
because I did not
yeah,
have. I literally just didn't have anything for that question before. No
Oh, you
idea.
talk about being CS student at CMU.
Well, if you're in a CS class and they ask you what's one interesting thing about yourself, you can't say I'm a CS student.
Oh my god, I love that. So I'm in KGB, and the thing we do for new people is we make them get up, tell us your name, your major, where you're from, and an extremely uninteresting thing about yourself.
Nice.
So people just get up and they're like, "I have hair."
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot less stressful, you know.
Dude, you should have mentioned that when we were doing introduction earlier.
Oh no, I mean, I think fun facts are fun. You know, you learn really cool stuff about people.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, so I'm probably gonna hop off. My dad is back, so I'll go hang out with him.
Cool.
Yeah, I got a lot of food to eat over here. All right.
Sweet.
See you guys next
Good
week.
first
See
class.
you guys next week.
Bye.
Looking forward to it.
Me too.